Hi, Jims. Listen, Nisa got me messed up. Let me take Nisa, y'all. Hey, Jims. You know what today is? Hump Day. Now, let me tell you something. I got some real news, some good gossips. 50 seems to be a spectacular number today. We got the red lipstick hustler in the house. We got Dion. What's up, girl? I got my super snoop duper, super duper sniper in here. Next time we do a post that got some unruly people, snipe them right up out of here. Let me see. We got April Washington from Virginia in here. Mimi Twin, what's up, girl? We got some good gossip on these YouTube streets. When I say that, whoa, baby and doll laid it down yesterday. We got a lot of stuff going on in these YouTube streets, but we got to stay focused. Friday, y'all, get your pencils and pens ready. I'm going to be talking about trust, mistakes making a trust, and on how to make a trust, on what we need to do. We're going to make it good fun. And y'all, I'm going to keep my eye on what's going on in the good old United States with, Putin talking about nukes and all that kind of stuff. We need to pay attention to that. But guess what? I'm still looking at those numbers to see the recession. It's here, but according to them, it might come and it might not. We are here. We know how to survive. When we need to make a nickel out of 15 cents. We know how to make a nickel out of 15 cents. So hi, Dion, Lily. Hey, everybody. Y'all hit that like button and let me start off with what we do best is the inspiration. But today we're going to start off with the prayers, okay? According to TMZ, Brandy Norwood, our good girl Moesha, she apparently had a seizure yesterday in her Calabasas home. She had to be taken to the hospital about 12 noon yesterday. She's still in the hospital. Her parents are there with her. Y'all, please keep this family in prayer, because it was only last week that Ray J was saying that if it wasn't for his children, that he felt like he was going to take his own life, about everything that's going on. But you know what I say, what comes around goes around, because, like the Kardashians, they're causing some trouble, y'all. And so if y'all watch American Idol, there was a singer up there named Willie Spence, okay? Willie Spence, now, y'all, at his good tender age of 22, have passed away. It was crazy because according to TMZ, he was 23. A family source tells us that Willie had a flat tire at some point Tuesday, but allegedly got it fixed and continued to drive.
To me, but not only for
This is Willie Spence right here.
Okay. They've been there from the very beginning.
I love it. Well, we're excited to hear what you got.
Let's hear what he's saying.
All right, let's hear you, man.
I'll be singing Diamonds, by the way, by Rihanna.
Diamonds.
Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. Fine light in the beautiful sea. I choose to be happy. You and I, we're like diamonds in the sky. You're a shooting star I see, a vision of ecstasy. When you hold me, I'm alive. We're like diamonds in the sky. I know that, I do this for me.
Take him off, niece. So let me tell you, they said that he was driving home, right, y'all? He was driving home to Atlanta from Tennessee, and they said he had a flat tire, so he got that fixed. And then, as he got started moving on the road, a tractor trailer that was parked on the side of the road, he crashed into it. The singer was in Tennessee Tuesday when the crash took place. Although specifics of the accident has not been released, we know that we got to put his family up in prayer, you guys. So that's two things we got to pray for. Brandy Norwood, we got to pray for her. We got to pray for American Idol Willie Spence. I believe that he would have been coming out because the boy could sing. Okay, now in case y'all don't know, Ann Hatch She died, and her two children went to court yesterday, and it was discovered that Ann Hatch only died. She was only worth $400,000. Her younger son, father, who used to be married to her. They were divorced, wanted to take over the money, but she has an 18-year-old son, and they were fighting. So this put the two brothers at odds, where the judge made the right call. He said 200,000 for the older brother, 200,000 for the mom. I mean, the younger son, the mom apartment. You know, the younger son could go in and get his clothes, and the older brother was all for the younger son coming in to get the clothes, but her ex-husband wasn't, saying, the younger son should get the apartment and all that kind of stuff. Well, she was worth 400 grand, 200 each, and that's how it should be. And the divorced father should stay out of her business. Okay. So I'm not happy with that. Let them two boys be together, because one boy is 18 and one boy is 13. I'm getting the feeling that the ex-husband will not let the 13-year-old be with the 18-year-old. They were living with Ann Hatch in the house when she died. Okay. So, he need to get out their business and let them two brothers bond, because this has truly put a rift between both of her sons. So, y'all, let me tell you what's going on. Oh, y'all not gonna believe this. Can 67,000 free money, you ain't gotta pay taxes on it, could that make your day? Would you be all right living with $67,000 a month? Well, according to TMZ, 50 Cent's son said his father paying him $67,000 a month was not enough. Okay. Well, I sort of kind of wish I would have came from 50 cents, because 67,000 free dollars, you ain't got to file taxes on it. You ain't got to do nothing. Your mama getting that money, and that's not enough. Well, it is enough. But the son is saying that if my father will take the 67,000 for him to spend one day with me, I'm good. I'm going to tell you, Marquise and 50 Cent been into it for a very long time. I think this mother told her son too much of grown-ups business. And that's what happened. And now they do not have a good relationship. And 50 Cent is ignoring it, because actually he came out and said it wasn't 67,000 a month. It was 80,000 he
I
gave
thought
her.
they said it was 6,700.
No, 67. Let's look it up. Because I thought I had that in my little notes here. Let's see. Because I know I put it in my notes, but then I got busy. Hold on. 50 cents child support to his ex-girlfriend. It says 80,000. And then it says the son criticized, let's see. 50 Cent said, oh, well, what made it? Hey, it was 6,000 then. 50 Cent oldest son calls his 6,700 is inadequate. Well, you old enough to work now, boo-boo, and your daddy's still giving you money. And, child support for real, y'all, is based off what the father makes and what the mother makes. And that's how it's mapped out. Still, 6,700 of free money a month. 6,700. Okay? But you saying that's not enough. Well, that's enough for me. And like I said, if y'all don't know the history of them from New York, okay, this was the first girl 50 was it with. They both was 21. She had a baby. I'm sure when he was making that stack over stack over stack, he was plopping money in her hand when they was together, okay? When they was together. But I do believe that she told her son too much of her business against the father, and now they don't have a good relationship because of it. That's right, Dion. What you say? Just greedy. And y'all, we gotta have a day that we talk about that. We gotta have a day where we have these women who decide to have children from fathers, and then when they break up, he ain't no more good. But this is what you wanted, because you carried the baby for those months. How old is son? Let me see. I think Marquise is let me see. And then you get how old is 50 Cent's son? 25 years old. 25 25 years old. 10 years old is his son Sair. Listen, he need to sit down and color. And then he took and put the $6,000 on the floor. Listen, he too old. You better be glad your daddy dropping you some money now anyway. Hey, Dawn. Okay, y'all, we got to get on to some good news, because I'm going to be talking about the Kardashians, but there's a lot of news about them. There's a lot of news about Kim Kardashian. You know how they've been getting away, but we're not going to talk about that first. We're going to talk about the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills will be on tonight. Tonight, the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills reunion part 1. Don't miss it, because y'all going to be shocked. I'm going to tell you something. Y'all know that Lisa Rinna and Erica Jane teamed up to bring down Kathy Hilton, which was dumb. And I'm going to tell you why. This lady got her last name on a whole bunch of hotels all over the world, okay? It was all right when you was messing with drunk Kim. Allegedly drunk Kim. But then you decide to go after Kathy, knowing that she has famous daughters, Paris and Nikki Hilton. Okay? There's a lot of bad blood between Kathy and her sister Kyle. I don't know why they think that they was helping Kyle. For what reason? But anyway, I'm going to tell you about that beef. How deep did it go? So, Kathy Hilton's daughters, Paris and Nikki, they got publicists, right? So Jill is the publicist of Nikki, and Jack is the publicist of Paris. Well, how about Erica Jane publicist Jack, right? Jack is the same publicist as the Hilton sister, right? And Jill is the same publicist of Lisa Rinna. Well, it got hot in Beverly Hills, and their publicists dropped them. Dropped Erica Jane and Lisa Rinna. So I'm going to tell you how important a publicist is. A publicist is going to help you get a job. You ain't got to worry about where you're going to work at next, because your publicist is the one that fills out and get you those gigs. And they're going to get you them good gigs, because they want you to get paid so they can get paid. But they were both dropped, okay? Do you know that Kathy Hilton hired an investigator, and the investigator found out that allegedly Erica Jane's publicist Jack had put everything out in TMZ, all over the news, blogs, everything about Kathy Hilton. Well, he's saying, no, I didn't. I did what my client told me to do. My client, Erica, gave me the information, and I just put it out. And so Jack is saying, I'm not. So now people that work with Jack saying, we ain't messing with you no more. We ain't messing with you no more. You got one client. Now, do you know that Jack clients, the Hilton girls, you know that Erica Jane ain't making money like them Hilton girls? Why would you jeopardize Erica Jane, who who we might add, husband Tom Girardi frauded and embezzled money from 189 families who lost their family members on the Boeing flight. Why would you go with the Pachapoochie girl? Y'all know it ain't Poochie, but I'm saying Poochie. Why would you choose the Pachapoochie girl over Nikki Hilton, who is married to royalty? Why would you choose them? And people in Beverly Hills is speaking up. Jamie Lee Curtis and everything is bashing Lisa Rinna because she's saying that, Lisa, you are a veteran out here. We allow you to rub elbows with us, even though Harry lives in Canada doing what he do with who he want to do it with. Okay. Lisa done got too big for her thongs, okay? And she thought that she could bring down Kathy Hilton. But we're going to see tonight, y'all. We're going to see on, look, I don't watch the show the whole time. Only when I hear things heating up. And Paris came out and said she don't like her Aunt Kyle anyway in real time. She said, I don't like my Aunt Kyle. And if y'all don't know what happened was, Kyle had married old fine-ass Mauricio. But he really didn't have nothing going for him, right? So Rick Hilton put Kyle's husband on, their little realty business. Now, I'm just saying little realty business. But anyway, when Mauricio burritos got real big, he had added extra meat onto his taco. He decided to break away from Rick Hilton without talking about it, without saying, Rick, I think I learned everything from the business. I appreciate you putting me on. Now I'm going to graduate, and start something myself. Mauricio said, thank you, bro. I'm about to move over here and I'm taking half of the office with me. Well, the two sisters had got into it. So Kathy always felt that Kyle allowed Lisa Rinna to come after Kim. Now, you going to hear tonight that Lisa Rinna going to say that she's being bullied by Kathy Hilton and that she doesn't like what's going on and, she's being bashed, when it was all along, Erica decided to have this little chick Renham help her bring down Kathy. Why? To take the eyeballs off of what Erica Girardi and Tom Girardi did. As a matter of fact, the judge in Erica's earrings that they talked about all season, they weren't worth $750,000. Those earrings was worth $1.4 million. And the judge have ordered, as of yesterday, auction them off. These families need their money. You and your husband live this lifestyle by cheating people. You still reap the benefits. Give up the earrings. Now they're going to be auctioned off because they got these 189 families to pay. These people lost their lives. And Erica was not remorseful. And I'm going to tell you, she better get up there and start acting like Erica Jane and patting everything on her body to make this money, okay? Hey, Jill, how are you? Marva is saying hello to everybody from me. And listen, so they've been dropped by the publicist. And I'm telling you, it's about to be on, because I'm going to tell you this. Lisa Rinna also was the one who ran Lisa Vanderpump out of there, was not remorseful when Lisa Vanderpump lost her mother and her brother all in 1 month. But let me tell you what else pump your lips up Lisa did. Lisa is going to say that the reason why she decided to divulge the information about Kathy Hilton, whatever happened in Aspen, was not filmed. So it's really Lisa's words against Kathy's words, and that she had to lock herself in the room. She said, if I didn't tell y'all what happened, it would have been like holding in something. I could have got sick and got cancer from stress. Well, Miss Thing not only pissed off real people whose families have experienced cancer, but this chick pissed off the people from the American Cancer Society. And they had a very strong message for her. Now, let me tell you the first thing they said. Now, listen, this is on TMZ. TMZ told her, stop using cancer as an emotional blackmail. Now, when you get in TMZ, they know all the business, okay? And guess what, Lisa? The same way you tried to put dirt out on Kathy, they done ruined your whole career. Because Andy even told her to take down some tweets and some posts off of Instagram about the Hilton family. He has sense enough to know you keep messing with it. Now, this ain't a Lisa Vanderpump. This is you might want Paris on the show one day. You want Nikki on the show one day. You don't see nobody asking about Lisa Rinna's children. So Lisa Rinna, for real, should have talked about her own family dynamics. Let's talk about allegedly that your husband is batting for his team, not our team. He batting for the other team in Canada. Canada bacon. He is out there frying the bacon and shaking with somebody that's not you. Let's talk about, you lost your sweet mom. Let's talk about how your daughter, battled with mental health. But no, you didn't want to try to educate the people. You wanted to bring the people down. And Hilton is not a Kim Richards, okay? You also brought down other housewives that was on the show, okay? And so I don't understand why you didn't want to just talk to us about bulimia that your daughter went through. You didn't want to talk to us about that. You didn't want to talk about Harry, liking sausages. You didn't want to talk to us about your life. So you decide to team up with Pat the Poochie girl. Y'all know the word ain't Poochie. It rhymes with coochie, but I wanted to put the P on it because I want to say the word. You know what I'm saying? You rather team up with Erica Girardi, but I'm going to tell you why. Because Erica, for real, allegedly, but it's for real. Don't sue me, Lisa. Erica gave Lisa Rinna $5 million when her and Mr. Girardi, before he stepped into that nursing home to start her lipstick line. So Lisa feels she got to have some type of loyalty to Erica, but still you chose the wrong team. We have to welcome her women. We have to welcome our chat. My pleasure, Marcella, but you read the chat really well. Thank you. Listen, yes, Gloria, Canadian bacon. We know Harry likes to be in the kitchen. Hey, Kim, CC. But Andy made a now deleted comment under her post. Forget what it said. He wasn't playing. Andy got enough sense to say, hey, I could stay in the Hilton hotels free and everything. You think I'm going to mess with you, Lisa? Hey, Gloria. Tiffany, how are you, my love? Always keeping you in prayer. CC, hi, Marva. Listen. So, anyway, the American Cancer Society got on Lisa in real time. And I'm going to tell you why. Y'all know this month is American Breast Cancer Month. And chick, you got a nerve to justify why you said something about cancer at the reunion? Girl, just know that you better have saved some money. You better start telling your daughters to walk those model things, that lipstick line. You better listen. All that, you better make sure that you got some money in savings, because nobody gonna touch you. One, you ain't got a publicist that's gonna help you get a job. And because you went against the Hiltons, no publicist ain't gonna want to work for you because you done got old now, Lisa. You done got old, and you need to be looking right at Erica and saying, oh my God, I don't have a publicist no more. And she gonna say, me either. I can hear their conversation. But you know what? We're gonna see a chest puffed out Lisa for the reunion. Her lips gonna be plump. Don't be surprised if you see Lisa a couple of months from now with her lips like this, because she couldn't pay for them lip injections. Because you might as well say goodbye to your entire career. I do not think Andy is going to bring Lisa back. She done told us she got the boot, or she quit, or whatever they say when they're not needed anymore. These housewives kill me, okay? But anyway, now the next story I'm going to talk about before I get to the Kardashians, because we got it going on with that. Do y'all know that the other 50 Cent, Cynthia Bailey, y'all know her marriage went down the hill to Mike Hill? Like I told y'all, Miss Thing had been separated from her husband for a while now. I told y'all Cynthia was back in Atlanta. Now, I knew that Cynthia had been back in the ATL, staying at Lake Bailey, because, now, y'all, yesterday I planned on waking up saying to her, happy anniversary, Cynthia. October 10th would have made 2 years that they've been together, right? Because they got married October 10th, 2020. You know, 10, 10, 20, which didn't make no sense. Hey, Carmen. This is my girl. This is my girl over there in Teddy's channel. How am I selling gems? I'm stopping by to give you a like. Thank you. You know I like the like, but I don't know much about the soaps, but I do know that that a like counts. It sure do. It keeps us in the algorithm. Y'all, now let me tell you this. So them two decided to come to People magazine, that is, not The People magazine. Now, you know, I'm not going to play. I ain't going to play with y'all. But you know that before NIECY or Mike or a bunch of people, Cynthia couldn't put two pop sticks together to glue them together to make them one, okay? So anyway, she said, this is what her little statement said. And she said she's an Atlanta alumni. She has an exclusive statement for People. Ooh, let's take that off. Yes, honey. We got people up here trying to play us with these trolls, but we're not having that. Okay, so she said, Cynthia Hill said, revealing that the pair has been thinking about going our separate ways for the last few months now. Now, listen to this. Cynthia Bell and Mike Hill are going their separate ways. We knew that. We knew that she could not maintain his freak number. Because, see, Mike told her in a book, Mike invited all his friends to the house, and they were 99% women that he had already hit. He had already, they was on the pole. Not the pole at the strip club, at the pole in his underwear. And I'm also tell you that the girls that she caught him with was dancers, okay? Really, they were dancers, okay? He been out with the dance. He even made it known on his anniversary that he was out with girls and they was playing and acting all up. So you know that Cynthia is 55 and she was with the TV host who is 52. They decided to leave each other after 2 years. Bailey addressed the split in an exclusive statement to People. God does not make mistakes. Oh, now it's God. Okay, anyway. I truly believe in my heart Mike's coming into my life was destiny, and I jumped in both feet first and gave it my all. All day the journey has come to an end, she continued. I am so grateful, and the beautiful memories that we made together. What memories? I don't know what memories y'all made together, but let us know. I want to see what y'all made together because what y'all did was made money. Y'all got married on Bravo, October 10th, 20. Y'all got to use the country club in Georgia for half price and all of that, right? So she said, I will find love again. Okay. Whatever is destined to be will be. I could be more excited for my next chapter. I pray my friends and family and friends will continue to be along for the ride with me in this awesome thing we call life. Thank you for your continued prayers. Now, he went out and made a statement. Okay. He said, I love Cynthia. He said, I love Cynthia and always love her because she's a phenomenal woman and a beautiful person. He said, even though our relationship is ending, our friendship remains rock solid. And for that, I am grateful. He continued, honestly, we've been thinking about going our separate ways for the last few months. So it was a good for both of us to have had that time to process it all privately. And I can smile knowing she'll always be there for me as I will be there for her. Now, let me tell you what happened, y'all. Cynthia caught this begaboo cheating on her months ago, okay? The typical PR statement, you are right. And you know what he told her? You bet not mess up my job or I'm coming for Lake Bailey, right? That's Cynthia's fault. He told her that he cheated in every relationship. That is right. The red flag, the red flags wasn't right here. He threw the flags all on her when he invited all the girls he had smashed to his house and she didn't dash it in. She was stupid. Okay, Marcella, you don't even live with Cynthia and Mike, but what's going on? You know what's going on in their home. Listen, I ain't got to know what's going on in their home. I got some good girlfriends that live in hot Atlanta, live in LA, and I'm telling you, Mike Hill was always on the play. I'm telling you right now, he was smashing and dashing. And y'all don't remember a couple of months ago, she had caught him cheated and he buttered her up and she made a purse commercial. She wanted to go back home because she was in LA without any friends and she was lonely. She missed her own home, but thank you, Lord, she didn't give up Lake Bailey. But she called it Lake Bailey on the Hill. So the first thing Cynthia did was change her Instagram and stuff back to Cynthia Bailey because Cynthia made a name for herself, strutting across the floor with that big bouquet. Okay. And then after Peter, she was sure to get this Lake Bailey by herself. You think she was going to give it up for a Mike and a Ike? No. I ain't got to be in her home, but I knew that Cynthia was weak. She was too weak to marry Mike Hill, and Mike Hill had told her every relationship he been in, he cheated. Every last one. Mike was with her, with Cynthia for clout. I know he was a sports announcer, but don't you think he got more jobs with Cynthia? And Cynthia was wanting to go back to Atlanta to be on the Housewives. So listen, Cynthia working on that contract, y'all. That is all he wanted is a bunch of friends, friends. You're right. Marcella random, but you are so cute and filled with personality. Thank you. Red flags for sure. Red flags. The first red flag, he moves her to California. And 3 weeks after the wedding, he goes on a business trip. But he can't tell her where he at and he don't answer the phone. Red flag. Mike cheated on all his exes. What made Cynthia think that she would be different? Oh, because she had a real booty. And Cynthia was dumb. But anyway, that whole statement they gave, Mike was saying he loved her, which he's saying, I'm glad to get rid of you because I'm not lying. October 10th for their anniversary, Mike was out with girls and it was being filmed everywhere. To me, that was a slap in the face. Now, I hope that Cynthia get with a good guy because, she had a Peter Thomas. And guess what happened, y'all? I'll let y'all read it. Because Cynthia had married Mike, Mike told her to just Forget it. Let Peter Thomas have that money he owe you. Let me show y'all. Let me show y'all. Peter Thomas owes Cynthia Bailey money. Okay, listen to this. Do you know? Look what happened to her. Cynthia Bailey's ex-husband was hit with a $450,000 tax lien, right? Do you know that Cynthia Bailey sued Peter Thomas for $170,000 in 2020, right? Do you know that Mike Hill told her to let him have that money? Don't worry about it. Now I know, I bet you she wished right now she would have took that money from her husband, because she dropped the case. She dropped the entire case. Do you understand me? She said, go ahead, you need it more than me. You don't believe me? Cynthia Bailey drops $170K lawsuit against ex-husband Peter Thomas, October 25th, 2021. She dropped the case. So now you ain't got no husband who bringing in that money. Nobody's going to give you that money. And now he been hit with a $450 tax lien. You didn't even ask for a part of the restaurant. Nothing from nothing leaves nothing. You had a nothing ex-husband. You got a nothing, both of your ex-husband. You was a runaway bride. You should have married your daughter's son. Cynthia is so beautiful and classy. Yeah. Mike is a dog. Peter should give her the money back. He should, but guess what? She went to the court of law and said, keep the $170,000. Me and Mike got it. Now Mike is divorcing her without giving her a design. Matter of fact, Mike made sure when she moved to LA, he didn't put nothing in her name. So guess what? They don't have no churn. They ain't even have a dog together, okay? He was the dog. And did you see how Mike treated his own daughters? I wouldn't. That was a red flag before she got married, and he seen how he treated his own daughters. She still decided to walk down the aisle and change all these dresses. And at her wedding, she really didn't even look happy. That was the thing. You knew that something was wrong with Mike. That Mike done went on and got him a new job and said, forget you. Now, y'all, let's hop on these Kardashians, because I got a lot to tell you about them. Let me tell you that Kim Kardashian have disrespected Whitney Houston. Oh, yes, and yes, okay. Kim Kardashian. Now, here's a question. It's 1, 2, and 3 answer. I need you to put it in the chat. 1, it was Ray J who reported Kim Kardashian. 2, it was Kim Kardashian putting stuff out to keep our eyes off of the crypto Kardashian lawsuit. Right? Y'all gotta keep in mind, Kim got a lot of things going on, okay? Well, it came out yesterday, delivered by Candace Owen. Now, y'all know Candace Owen. She is the white girl with the dark tan. Her tan matches mine. You know, the Candace Owen who thinks that black people bought slavery onto themselves, and she's black herself, but she has this identity crisis, allegedly, in my opinion. Well, the Candace Owen that was in the picture with Kanye, well, he changed his name, is now Ye. Changed his name to Ye, and both of them in a picture together with White Lives Matter shirts on. This is the Candace I'm talking about. So do y'all think Candace planted the story? Do you think that's number 1? Number 2, do you think Ray J planted the story? That's number 2. Number 3 is Kanye West. Do you think He planted the story. Now, let me tell you the story. Kim Kardashian was heard in a video, a voicemail that was sent to Ray J's house. That why are you with? Let me just play the video for you. Why are you with Whitney Houston? She's an old hag, you know. And she was talking about Whitney Houston really bad. So, but what happened was Whitney Houston had died, right? And this was when she left him the voicemail, don't ever talk to me because you with that old thing and all this kind of stuff. Let me show y'all where she had the nerve when Whitney, oh, I keep going to the wrong thing. She had a nerve to put out, y'all. Let me find this. Now, y'all, this is Kim Kardashian's Twitter. She said, just heard the tragic news that Whitney Houston passed away. I pray for her daughter and loved ones. We will always love you. Now, this was 12/2/2012, right? But let me tell you, 2011, she just had called Whitney Houston. Yes, keep up with me now. 2011, she had just called Whitney Houston an old hag, a crackhead, a crackhead, and told Ray J, you want to be with that vice being with me? But then, 2012, she puts up this tweet. Now, let me read it again because there's a song in this tweet. Now, we know 2011 that Kim Kardashian could not stand a Whitney. She could not stand a Ray J because Ray J left her young tail and with Whitney Houston. Now, we got to compare the two. Whitney Houston, in spite of all her flaws, she could sing. She had a natural born talent. She represented women from the bricks everywhere from New Jersey, okay? She came out. Whitney can sing. We will always love you. Remember that song? Her song, We Believe the Children of the Future. Listen, here is a song in her tweet. I will always love you. Just heard the tragic news. Whitney Houston passed away. I pray for her daughter and loved ones. We will always love you. What is the song she used? We will always love you, Whitney. What was the name of the song? Always love you. What was that song Whitney Houston used to say? No, she did not. Kim is washed up. Listen, if Kim, I'm going to tell you something. Lord, forgive me for saying this. Kim Kardashian. Yes, she called her crackhead Dion. Kim Kardashian is not only washed up. This family has been so hungry to keep their youthfulness that they done remove bones allegedly from their ribs. Now, Kim also loves the black men, honey. She loves being on a black, successful man. Okay, let's start off with Reggie Bush, Ray J, Kanye West. Now, you could call Chris Humphries black, but then it's coming to find out that she just don't matter what kind of dingaling she got, because it was said that she was sleeping with Courtney's husband. Travis Barker done hit it. I mean, listen, some of everybody done swum in the Kardashian crusty coochie. A lot of people, Lord. So anyway, if Bones was to fall out of that coochie, if that coochie could talk, she went from Kanye to Pete. Come on. You talked about Whitney being a crackhead, but you went to a dude that looked like he's on crack, heroin, been drugged all over the streets, and he did the same thing she did. Miles Austin, when he played for the Cowboys, look at this. That coochie needs crutches. Crutches. And she talking about our boo, Whitney Houston. God bless Whitney Houston's soul. She's at peace right now. Whether she was on crack, whatever she was on. You know, a lot of these people for real get the money, get the flavor, get the savor, and they not happy. And then they can't tell anybody, look, I'm not happy. They can't tell anybody because the people are looking at them saying, you making money. You are Whitney Houston. You can go anywhere you want to. You can go, yeah, crusty coochie. But you spelled that wrong, Marva. That's not how you spell crusty over here when we're talking about the Kardashians. We spell it Krusty, and we spell coochie Koochie. Crusty coochie. From the Kardashians, okay? So she done talked about our girl Whitney. Now, somebody sent that to Candace Owen. Now, Candace Owen done already said that Chris was a PIMP and that Kim Kardashian was a prostitute. But listen to this. Some kind of way, this girl, Candace Owen, said, this is what I'm putting out today about the nope, not crutches. The crutches are spelled with a K today. Krutches, crutches. We're talking about Kardashian coochie that's crusty that needs crutches, all spelled with a K today. Okay? So, can you imagine Ray J's pillow talk with Kim? Every time I think of somebody being with Kim Kardashian, I think about that Gap commercial. You know that song, Fall Into the Gap. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember that Fall Into the Gap? Well, she lives in Calabasas in California, and I'm spelling it all with a K. That family got some things going on. Okay, Kris Jenner, spelled with a K, was messing with Bruce Jenner, who turned out to be a Chrissy Jenner, right? Chrissy went on to be with a woman who said that I'm really not gay. I just got real titties and, took hormone shots. Then we got Khloe, who messed with Tristan, who she's had 2 children now from. And Tristan had a baby by a person first and then he had a baby while he was with Khloe, but they still engaged. We had Tyga was messing with the sister Kylie, who said she was a billionaire, and then Forbes came back and said she got the ILLION, but she is not a billionaire. She was sleeping with Tyga. Tyga said that's his baby because he said that, I was sleeping with her and she must have had conceived. And then now she with the boy that being sued for his ritual. And then she's still with him. And now she done had a second baby by this boy. You see how it is? They done went from rapper when Tigger was falling on. Then she jumped on this other one. And now he done fell off. They done found, listen, you got celebrities saying that her makeup is a fake, phony, and a fraud. Tigger was married to Jordan Craig, Tristan's first baby mama. This is what I'm talking about. These Kardashians, Kardashian curse. And I'm spelling Kardashian with a K. And I'm spelling curse with a K. I'm spelling coochie with a K. I'm spelling crutches with a K. I'm telling you. And then Tigger was sleeping with Kylie. Kylie went to this other boy, and Tiger got a baby by Black China, who Black China then go and sleep with Rob. Then you got Chris, who's with Corey, and Corey was caught with a girl where Chris has been the fixer. Fix up. This is a mess. They have.
You a little blurry, boo boo. Can you wipe your camera off?
Okay, let me wipe it off because y'all got to see me, honey, with all these K's going on. Let me see. Can y'all see me better now? Can you see me better, niece? Yes. The KKK, Krusty Coochie Kardashians. And I'm not going to give them the Kardashians. I'm going to give them Kardashian. I'm telling you right now, their father, Robert Shapiro, who was a brilliant attorney, is saying, none of y'all became lawyers. Y'all all got fame off your crusty coochies. But it was alleged, I ain't gonna say the two names in one, that Chloe daddy was orange juice, allegedly. Now, she do look like orange juice. She do look like Mr. Orange Juice. If you look at Chloe and Orange Juice's daughter from, the second wife. Y'all, do you know that Beverly Weird, Holly Weird, these people all seems to touch each other. And you seen all these sisters, they like rappers. Kim wanted to come up, so she married Yee. Yee lost his mind a couple of times. And now he over somewhere taking pictures with somebody with a Make America. I mean, he was helping Trump run for president. We thought he was off the cuckoo nest. And then he got back on the meds and he went after Kim for the custody of the kids. And do I believe Kanye West love his children and desire the best for them? I do. When Kanye have his children, do he have the nannies? No. He is father with children. But now Kim is getting sued by Skim, who she tried to take the business from a black Brooklyn woman who had showed her the Skim and the product and hoping that they would invest. And Kim jumped in and went behind Kanye's back and invested in Skim. So when that girl came out to sue somebody, she was two-piecing for Kim alone. And then the crypto clash, now she being sued for that. And she thought, like, I'm Kim Kardashian and I'm going to go ahead and pay my fine, which is $250,000. No, boo-boom. No, Krusty Chrissy. No, Krusty Chrissy. They are letting you pay your fine, but there are families that are suing you. You got that right, Dion. You got families that are suing you that they wiped out their life savings. And you're over there saying, you better get up off your butt and work. Y'all remember that? I'm going to play that video for you. My favorite Gigi is in here. Hey, y'all. You still working? Just dropping in. Amara. She looked just like his daughter with the white chicks. She showed up. She do. Yes, Orange Juice. They were swingers. Yes, honey. Now, isn't that something? Kris Kardashian, I'm spelling all with a K, was sleeping with the Orange Juice man, right? And the husband knew. And so when the Orange Juice man they said he murdered somebody. The husband who Kris was sleeping with allegedly represented him. I said that is some powerful Kardashian coochie going on in Hollywood. And I'm not even going to call it Hollywood anymore. They got some powerful cats. And I'm spelling cats with a K-A-T. Krusty, Kim, Chloe, Court, Chris, Corey, and Kardashians with the Krusty coochie. Okay? I heard that, darling, the swinging part. Yes, honey, everybody heard that. I mean, I'm gonna tell you something. Rich people, they will marry people and then they get a little bored, and one of them will go out and cheat and think the grass is greener on the other side. And then when your side chick get pregnant by you, you trying to explain to look at Shaq. Look at Shaq. Look at Shaq and Shawnee. Okay, let me tell you about Shaq and Shawnee. Shaq admitted, I'm a cheater, I'm a punk and eat him. Shawnee left him with Shawnee got all these kids. Okay. She got her IRS money, she got shoe money, she got her mortgages for all her places and all. And now Shawnee is with a preacher. And every time they go on a trip, Shaq should be punching himself in the face because he's paying for everything that Shawnee is able to do with the preacher. Okay. Don't say the M word, Marcella. Oh, I'm sorry. Listen, I die every time Marcella say crusty Christy. I'm telling you, they got some crusty coochies. I'm telling you. I cannot give the Kardashian or Kanye any of my energy. A lot of this is Kanye's fault. Kanye don't like black people, just like he said about Bush. Listen, we know that. Look, Kanye only likes black folk when he take that psychotic pharmaceutical meds. You know, when he is not taking them pharmaceutical meds, Kanye be doing some crazy stuff, okay? He done moved out in the middle of nowhere and got him a farm. And then he out there having church. And people are actually praising the Lord with somebody that's not on their meds. He out in Wyoming. Now, why on me would he go somewhere like that? Because he was running away from that crusty coochie. I cannot give the Kardashians. You right. Hey, on We Lock Nation, good Lord. That's what he said. He said, oh, Lord. Now, anyway, I done gave y'all got to put y'all 1, 2, 3 in there. Do y'all think Candace Owen was spilling do y'all think that Coochie Krusty, Chrissy, Coochie Krusty, Kim gave the information on herself to take them off her lawsuits of the skim and the well, anyway, she lost the skim thing. She lost that. The crypto class, do you think she's trying to take us off of that? Or 2, do you think Ray J leaked about her talking about Whitney Houston? Or 3, do you think Kanye dropped the balls on Kim tapes? Because I'm going to tell you how he would have had access to that. Y'all remember when Ray J kept saying he had another computer with the 3rd actual tape on the computer, and he flew in a red eye to Kanye and gave him the thing, the computer. Ray J had stored his evidence on plenty of things because he knew there was a day that those crooked, spelled with a K. I know cricket is spelled with a C, but today is like everything is K. When we start talking about the cookie crusty coochies, we're going to spell it with a K. So with the Cricket sisters, he knew that they always tricky. Even Chloe came after Ray J. I was like, well, what? But do you know from the beginning, and you know I know how to say beginning, from the beginning, y'all know that Kim had stole from Ray J's mother and sister about 600 grand, okay? She was their stylist. So that told you she was crazy, crazy spelled with a K, for Cuckoo Puffs, and the cuckoo is spelled with a K today, okay? She was crazy because she stole from Sonya. Now, Sonya Norwood is the most powerful, most craziest, publicist, manager, momager in Calabasas. This girl didn't play with nobody. Brandy and Ray J could have got a lot of jobs if it wasn't for Sonya's mouth sometimes, okay? And I think I seen University with Marie in here. Thank you for the super chat. Let me put this up here. Woo woo! Thank you, Marvin, for your super chat. Y'all know I love super chat. I just take it back and put it into games night. Let's go ahead and give this. Woo, woo, woo. We got a super chat going on. But anyway, I'm going to tell you, when Tigger had tried to mess with Kylie and come out about that baby being his, you know what Chris did? We started hearing stories about Tigger didn't have no money. His cars was being repossessed. He just started getting cursed all over the place. Oh, you want to play with my daughter? Okay, now instead of you out here making my daughter look like a clown, we're gonna bring up about your cars being repossessed. But I just don't get it, because it was a switcheroo. Do you know that Tigger went from went from Black China to Kylie? Now, they hear my arm over here. And then Rob, who's the brother, went to Black China. And look what they got. I was like, all these people in Hollywood, what was Rob doing looking at Tigger when he was smashing Black China? What's going on in this town, okay? But see, Black China underestimated those Kardashians because they took her to court. She took them to court, spelled not today, C-O-U-R-T. We spelling everything with the K, K-O-U-R-T, okay? And she thought that she could come up against these Kardashians. They playing the stories about Black China, playing the stories about her income and everything. Rob was dumb. He was hiding behind Chris' skirt and allowed Chris and them to really try to hurt Black China. And Tigger didn't even reach out to try to help his baby mother, even though, the benefits of Dream living good is the benefits of Tigger King living good. But Black China was an easy mom. She was like, I just want my kids on Monday and Sunday, and y'all both can have y'all kids for the rest of the week, okay? Girl, I ain't never seen that in my life. I said, I'm going to tell you something. She must have that Kardashian curse. K for Kardashian curse is spelled with a Q today. A K today. Okay? Because everybody who has ran up in there, then got Reggie Bush, they try to ruin him. Listen, Reggie Bush's wife looked like Kim Kardashian. I was like, oh my God, he didn't bother to even go and try to find. Look, Reggie Bush's wife.
These pictures should match.
This is Reggie Bush's wife. I was like, what in the, what kind of voodoo doo-doo did she put on him? This is Kim Kardashian with Reggie Bush. What kind of voodoo doo-doo? This is Kim with Reggie Bush. And I said, he got away from her, but he married something that looked just like her. So I said, this is crazy. This is crazy. But he got away. Chris Humphries. She married to him 17 days. Let me see how many days she was married to Chris Humphrey. How many days was Chris Humphrey married to Kim Kardashian?
72 days. According to Ola, 72 days married. In 2011, 8 years after her first divorce, Kim walked down the aisle again with Chris Humphries, who was then a basketball player.
He was then a basketball player, right? But let me tell you this. Basketball players make money than football players. Reggie Bush was a football player. And believe it or not, Kim had a first husband. A first husband a black man who she was trying to throw under the bus. Right? Let me show y'all let me show y'all Kim Kardashian's first husband. Kim Kardashian's first husband.
According to Wikipedia, in 2000, 19-year-old Kardashian eloped with music producer Damon Thomas. Thomas filed for divorce in 2003. Kardashian later blamed their separation on physical and emotional abuse on his part and said she was high on ecstasy during the ceremony. Before her divorce was finalized, Kardashian began dating singer Ray J.
Now, she left Damon. Now, Damon, let me show y'all Damon. This is Damon looking like a Neo Skio. Don't he look like an old broke down Neo? So she comes out and says she was on the ecstasy when she married him, knowing that she was dating Damon for a long time. But when Ray J say, leave that music producer, come and get on this pole, we gonna make some money. She decide, was she on ecstasy when she made that flick with Ray J? You know, I'm gonna call it the Carnival Coochie Crusty Flick. Okay. Listen, for Christmas, I think I'm gonna get Krusty Chrissy and her daughters a easy pass. Y'all know the easy pass. When you go through, you gotta pay, because they have made Krusty Coochie Highway between all of them, including Chloe. Chloe tried to date James Harden, who was a basketball player. And guess what? He was like, let me hit it and I'ma quit it because we ain't together. I just like your coochie sometimes. You notice how they stayed on basketball players? Huh? She went to James Harden and then she married and everybody who have been touched by the crust. Everybody who's been touched by the crust, did you hear me? Everybody who has touched those crusty coochies, they're ruined. They are ruined. Scott became an alcoholic, touching Courtney's coochie. And then you had the model. He ain't modeling no more. Now you got Travis, who they live on the same street, but not in the same house. Travis Barker do not live with his wife in the same house. Thank you, Gloria. I'm telling you the truth. They don't. Y'all be asking how I know. Okay. Travis Barker and Courtney living on the same street, but not in the same house. Oh, shit. Okay, here go. E Online. This is where I got this from. E Online. Come on. Why is loading? Why Kourtney Kardashian and Travis Barker still live in two separate homes? They talking about, it's because the kids, we want to have them have their own space. Oh, when you get married, it's blended family. You live in one house. Listen, I think that Travis felt sorry for for Kourtney. I really do. But do y'all know the Blink 182 drama hit Kim? He slept with Kim. So Kourtney is mad at Kim. You should be mad at yourself because you chose somebody that your sister slept with. I was like, these crusty Chrissies are sharing crust from sister to sister to mama to mama. Because Chris likes to give out that coochie too. The mama keep getting her face pulled back, and every time you see Chris out in public, her face looks so. Do y'all know how old Chris is? Let me pull it up for y'all. Kris Kardashian is how old? Maybe I'm saying. She is 66 years old. Now look at this, y'all. She is with somebody 41 years old. Look how old Caitlyn Jenner is. 72. Kim is 41. Courtney is 43. Kylie is 25. And Chloe is 38. Kendall is 26. Now, if you didn't have any sense, you wouldn't know that Rob was 35 years old. He's 35. 35, and they treat him. Now, girl, now let me tell you something. It's a Kardashian secret that Chloe then gave her own brother, allegedly, some cookies out the crusty coochie cats, okay? The relationship of Chloe and Rob Kardashian alleged. Now look, I can't let y'all hear it, but I can let y'all read the title now. Chloe K. Krusty Coochie exposed for having a what relationship with her brother. I said, help us, Lord. So to teach Rob how to crash Krusty Coochie. Crash is spelled with a K today. Krusty Coochie. The sister decides to throw him some of that crusty Cairo crust. Y'all look at the pictures now. Look at the pictures. No, wait a minute. I don't want to use somebody else's stuff. Let me show y'all. I ain't playing. On this interview, she talks about, I'm surprised they ain't knocked this chick off who told all these secrets, but it was said that oh Lord, I gotta call you back. Y'all look at some of these pictures now. They was all talking. I'm surprised these two is still walking to Hollywood. I'm surprised, but I want y'all to see that this girl says that her and her brother was wait a minute. I gotta show y'all them in the bed together now. They was said that them two came out with all the secrets, right? Although Khloe Kardashian meddled in her brother's life, Rob had never slept with. Look. Honey, they was saying that Khloe allegedly, I don't know, taught Rob how to smash coochie by using her own crust from her crusty clown coochie. And then the brother decided to go get some more crusty from Black China. I was like, oh Lord Jesus. So Rob, he was with a cute girl, but I don't think that they was really doing anything. His first girlfriend. I don't think that I'm telling you that ain't true. Okay, here go Jennifer. I'm telling you that ain't true. From what I saw is Rob and Lamar were having look, hit me with a crusty clown. But it was true from what I saw, Rob and Lamar. Well, honey, Lamar is said to be with, a transgender. If that's what he loved, come out with it, Lamar. We're going to represent you, are we not? Entertainment said Rob and Lamar was woo. The family is sick. They got too much, and that might be Rob's problem. Yes, Rob may not want to be with, I mean, he started with Black China, but that was too much for Rob. I mean, Rob should have went with olive oil. Y'all all know olive oil from Popeye the Sailor Man. You know his girlfriend Olive Oil? That's who Rob should have started with. I heard him say some of that out his mouth. Woo! And Lamar is down in a brothel, and he was probably getting high and everything because he was confused. He knew that he wanted to be with a man. Um, Look at the timing. Yes, when Chloe and Lamar broke up, Rob was severely depressed and gained all his weight. Lamar went back on drugs. Chloe caught them doing it. Ooh, disgusting. Yes, I heard it, but it was so believable. Let me tell you something. Look at Rob. Rob wish he had Lamar in his mouth right now, honey. But okay. Now, what I said, Kim is a writer. She likes to ride those black men all the way. When she met Kanye, she counted on him being dumb. Kanye did not put his money with her. He said, listen, you want me to sign a prenup? I want you to sign a prenup. Because Dundada taught me to be smarter. So she signed this contract, you know. They all a bunch of scammers. Because do you know the Dundada Institute? Y'all ever heard of the Dundada Institute? I bet you y'all didn't know. Oh, wait! Just in. Did y'all know a blogger just got arrested? Ooh. Let me mute this for 1 second and pull her name up. Hold on. Y'all. Now, I don't know how true this is, but you know, I be getting the news popping up. So let me show y'all what popped up on my phone so y'all don't be thinking I'm crazy. Okay? I don't want y'all to think I'm crazy, but I really like this girl. But y'all look at this. I'm gonna go watch it too, because I'm nosy as a bee bug. What happened? Now, I don't know if this was now or in the past, but when this show come on, I'm going to carry my asp. But anyway, because, you know, I like to watch bloggers. You know, I ain't talking about no bloggers. Yep. Rob allegedly cheated with Adrian, but I don't think it was a woman. I don't like her. Ooh-wee. Well, you know, I don't think she in jail now because she was at Cardi B's you know, thing with her and Tasha. Yeah, yes, Dion said, yeah, yesterday. Ooh-wee. No, that wasn't Bondi Blue. Is that no, they ain't Bondi Blue. We got to talk. Oh, I love it. I love TLA. I love the lead attorney. I love TLA. TLA be telling it like it is and then laughing his tail off. You talk about TLA and call him ugly and everything. He would get on his live and say, yes, I'm ugly. Oh, he got the perfect attitude, but he didn't always have that attitude. Me and lead attorney used to talk all the time about YouTube, and I told him, look, they will come for you. They will come for your neck. You better be able to handle all of that. And he does a good job. You know, I got bloggers that I like to go support and watch, but you know what? I ain't getting in nobody mess. When I say yesterday, I had to take a breather from YouTube and everything because it was just so stressful for me yesterday. Let me see this. Oh, I love when Jennifer go, I got to get back to work. I just had to pop from the bushes. Hey, please hit that like button. Hit that like button. Y'all, please go and subscribe to Speak With Your Girl Marcella too, because we're going to be playing our game and we're going to be giving out cash, spelled Kash. How about that? And I might ask you some questions about the Cookie Crushers Christies, the Crusty Coochie Christies, okay? Now, my question was, who do y'all think ratted out what happened? I counted 1,005 minutes. Who do you think put that out there that Krusty Kimmy was talking about Whitney Houston? It's gonna shock y'all. Who do y'all think put that out there about Kimmy's call to Ray J, and to also to bring up her 2012 Twitter tweet about Whitney Houston? 1, 2, or 3. 1 is Ray J. 2 is Miss Krusty herself to get your eyes off her crypto thing. 3 is Yay. 2 or 3 need W say Brandy. Brandy didn't do that. Kanye. Courtney. Well, I'm going to tell you who hit the right answer first. She was first. It was Kanye. Kanye is starting to put the screws down on Kim. I'm telling you, you got the crypto clash coming after her. You got the Brandy Norway's mama and Ray J coming with a 2-piece. You got the Kanye coming after his kids, all of that with a K. Kanye keeping the kids. You got Pete talking about her like a dog. You got Kanye giving the information to Candace Owen. He was with Candace Owen with the White Lives Matter shirt. He had the laptops and got the drop and said, you want to play with me? We're going to play hard. I'm going to bring back your past because you ain't nothing. And he knows that this affects, you want to call me crazy with a K. You want to call me crazy? I'm going to crush your reputation. I'm going to have everybody know everything about you. And then to top it off, Candace Owen came out and said, I don't have the initials K, but I'm about to crush the rest of your reputation. And Courtney mad at Kim too. It's going down in the Krusty Coochie house. Good for him. They tried to pull a chess move saying he was crazy, so he is exposing. Yes, he is. And tomorrow, Kanye gonna get back on his medicine because Kanye has hired the best divorce attorney custody in California, and we're gonna spell California with a K. He about to come for Kim's Krusty Coochie, and he about to take custody, spelled with a K. He gonna wish the KKK gonna wish they never met. Yay. I don't know what his name is today. Kanye West. His name is Ye. I mean, people was burning Ye's shoes. It was a lot going on. They started burning the boy little rubber shoes. I would have never paid that much for his shoes. But let me tell y'all about Kanye West. Hold on. Kanye West, attorney for custody. Let me tell you her name. I told y'all, and I told y'all Kanye West attorney. Deborah Hong. Deborah Hong. Nicole Young. Y'all know who she represented. Nicole Young. The girl who divorced Dr. Dre signed a power of attorney. She signed a prenup, and then when she get in court, she's saying, no way. No. He tore up the prenup. He tore it up. I should get half his money. Listen, girl. You signing them prenups, people are making them things stand, okay? You are not going to get anything. You see Mary J. Blige's little boyfriend, little ex-husband, you know, he got a little bit of her money while they was married, and then when the divorce was final, he didn't know that there was no check coming the next month. They said, give your little husband $30,000 a month. She was like, she gave it to him, but the day they was divorced, it was dissolved. He got no more money, nothing. And he got a gag order. Open your mouth. And we coming back to get Mary J's money. And then y'all know a LLC had bought Mary J. New Jersey home. And Mary J was like, that home, I had it. Guess who gave it back to her? Tyler Perry had bought the house under the LLC and gave it right on back to her. And that was the most beautiful thing. That's another reason why they want him to be crazy, because he can just as much rights to custody. So he want to make him look unstable. But I'm going to tell you something. If Kim keeps that first child that she had with Kanye, the one she actually carried out her coochie, and she delivered it. That first child is so much like Kanye and his mama. She gonna torture. She gonna torture Kim. So you better be careful what you're asking for. You better be careful, because that first daughter, hey, let the redeemed say something. That first daughter gonna carry Mason Kardashian, Disick. He is going to destroy that family. He doesn't go after his mama, but he tells all the little family secrets, y'all. He done got caught on Instagram saying, yep, Kylie had a baby. It was a boy. This was the name. They had to change the baby name because Mason came out and told. I'm going to tell you something. We're going to be keeping those Kardashians in our eyesight. We're going to, y'all, Portia, she almost ready to beg Barron still, because Simon is saying, you're not good for me anymore. Maybe you need to go back to your house. And she gonna leave that marriage with nothing. I mean, they ain't even married. Remember, Portia went and showed us all her bridesmaid. Okay, what's a bridesmaid if there's no bride? Y'all, if y'all watch Toxic Diamond, today is her birthday. So for y'all who know Toxic Diamond, today is her birthday. I never watched her ever, but I was reading on the internet, it's her birthday. You got now the YouTube drama is drumming up, but guess what? I'm over here watching with my mouth closed. So y'all, we about to bounce up out of here, but I love y'all. And be sure tonight, y'all catch the replay of my letter to Mia Thornton. And next week, we're going to have a letter about Ashley. We're going to bust it down.
Today, as they raided a local.
Oh, I got some breaking news.
Break it. Break it in there. Did one of the Kardashians' coochies fall out?
Probably did, but that's not the breaking news.
Okay.
Up to $1 billion in counterfeit items was recovered in a Fulton County flea market. And that's not really what's it. Now, it's a flea market. You know it's fake stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But these fools came out with a whole tank and the SWAT team to arrest these people in the flea market.
Please play that. Let's see it. Can you share my screen?
Yeah, I'm going to share the screen.
All right. You share the screen, y'all. If I sprinkle when I tinkle, I'll be neat and wipe the seat. I'll be right back.
Shout out to Freddie O, because I'm getting ready to go to his site. I spelled it right. Freddie O Art. Like, really? Y'all needed the whole SWAT team to go in about some counterfeit purses.
They raided a local flea market and uncovered hundreds of millions of dollars in counterfeit items. The sheriff says the flea market in College Park was a danger to the community. New at 6, Channel 2 investigative reporter Mark Winnie got exclusive access as a SWAT team moved in. And Mark, deputies told you this raid will benefit the community in more ways than one.
Check this out. A Fulton County Sheriff's Major says this is a search warrant and this booth contains counterfeit Gucci, Fendi, Chanel, and more. This right here, she says, is a search warrant and this booth contains counterfeit. And over here, a search warrant and more counterfeit, she tells us. More than 100 search warrants executed, we're told, in this building today.
Fulton County Police, search warrant. All occupants come out. Hands up.
Look at these fools.
It was a raid on what's right.
Why they had to do all that?
Deputies today as they raided a local flea market and uncovered hundreds of millions of dollars in counterfeit items. The sheriff says the flea market in College Park was a danger to the community.
Why did y'all need to go in there and bust them doors down if it won't open? Why you just didn't call the owner of the flea market, get the keys, and go in, but you gonna bust the whole door down with a tank and go in there with a SWAT team because there was Gucci and Chanel fakes in there? I'm like, Lord, all these murderers out on the street in Atlanta.
But they're trying to crack down on the fake stuff because
I know it hurts the economy, but
no, it hurts the designers. It hurts the rich designers.
Right. But a whole SWAT team, Marcel, you got to see the video.
Do it again.
And see that it's way over the top.
Deputies today as they raided a local flea market. And
wait a minute, give me a second.
Okay, y'all, check this out what I did today. Today was my first day for my personal trainer that I hired, to get these little chicken wings off of here. And I couldn't go
today as they raided a local flea market.
You ready?
Yep, go ahead.
Items. The sheriff says the flea market in College Park was a danger to the community. New at 6, Channel 2 investigative reporter Mark Winnie got exclusive access as a SWAT team moved in. And Mark, deputies told you this raid will benefit the community in more ways than one.
Check this out. A Fulton County Sheriff's Major says this is a search warrant and this booth contains counterfeit Gucci, Fendi, Chanel, and more. This right here, she says, is a search warrant and this booth contains counterfeit. And over here, a search warrant and more counterfeit, she tells us. More than 100 search warrants executed, we're told, in this building today.
Fulton County Police, search warrant. All hands up.
It was a raid on what's right.
Why, Lord? Why?
Deputies today as they raided a
Now let me tell you something, Linda. Come on now with the roast on the flea market. They were looking. Let me tell you something about that flea market. Those hood rich ninjas gonna be sick, cause you be seeing Pastor Bling Bling be having on Gucci jackets. Well, honey, hoochie. All these TV personalities, Sheree likes to wear the fake stuff.
Honey, I was like, listen,
These hood rat hoochies gonna be sick. You hear me? They gonna be.
honey, I was like, y'all ain't got nothing better to do. All them murders y'all got on still free on the streets.
In College Park is not a very good part of Atlanta. Y'all, Atlanta is beautiful, beautiful downtown. Like the hotel I was staying in, the Marquee, I could walk up 2 blocks and I'm on Peachtree. And then, you go down and you have the Children's Museum. I took my grandson to SeaWorld, something down there. But, honey, you can ride through some. I went on the side where the black universities are, okay? Spelman. You in the projects. You right next to the projects. I said, dang.
Nah, it's Atlanta.
Yeah, Atlanta.
Gloria said she was thinking of College Park, Maryland.
Oh, no, this is College Park. You know where all the rappers say they come from. They from here, they from there. Listen, the only part of Atlanta I like is Silver Springs, Buckhead, stuff like that. But them booger bears is coming into Buckhead and robbing people. I was like, I looked at a condo, you would call it a townhouse, for $550,000. Oh, in PG County. Now, PG County is where the rich people live at now. Y'all may not realize that PG County is black wealth, okay? PG County is Prince, whatever.
George.
But that's what girl, you can find one house that look like a block. Y'all think that Potomac is rich? PG County make Potomac look like it's hood, okay? I said, I said I would love to move to Maryland, but I figure if they start bombing that place, the bomb effects might come on out to Maryland. I'm glad I'm down in Virginia, but it's expensive up there. That is Georgia. Oh, Georgia. I bet you Ray Charles can tell you blind. Stay off this street in College Park, stay off this street in College. And they got a lot of those music studios down in College Park. Y'all don't believe the hype. People stay on the outside of Atlanta, and the people with the real money be staying in Silver Springs and Buckhead.
Lawrenceville.
But you go to those, listen, even where T.I. live, the house where T.I. live, y'all would never know that those houses are back behind these great big bushes. But the street outside of T.I.'s, before you go into his neighborhood, I don't want to tell you the neighborhood because I don't want them to say I'm doxing him. But the street all broke up and everything, y'all.
Yeah, Sandy Springs too.
They do have beautiful estates in Georgia, but honey, getting to those beautiful estates, even to go to Candy's house, y'all, and where the mayor live at. Candy mama got, and it is near the airport, right? I don't want to dox nobody. You go on the outside, you got to go through the ghetto to get to Candy Bird's house. Okay, Sandy Springs.
Now you sounding like Kim now. Kim Zodiac. She was making sure her doors were locked going to Candy house.
Right. Do you have tours for the Rich and Famous home? I'm going next month. Listen, I like the road down there to Atlanta. I mean, I really love to go down there. I stay in this hotel that looked like a damn museum, okay? But I had went around the corner, right, the Peachtree, and I was waiting for some good girlfriends to meet me, okay? So I had to use the good bathroom. And I decided to roll down to their little Four Seasons right there on the corner. And you got somebody walk, what you looking for? What you need? What you need? I said, let me step on into the Four Seasons, please. Let me get on up in here. Lord,
When they'll try to grab your arm to sell you something on the street.
So, Red Lipstick Hustler now, I ain't want to dox you, girl. I live in Buckhead, not Bankhead. Bankhead is the hood. And it starts with Bankhead. That means there's no banks in that town, okay? Everyone knows stuff at the flea market is not real. So why are they looking? Because it's against the law to sell knocked off Gucci, Chanel, and all of that. That would take them out of business, even in New York. Because I know how to go to these underground places and get me some knockoff bags. But you know what? I don't want to get my head knocked off for having something fake. I don't want to do that. Okay. So I don't do that. Most of the commercial buildings I did accounting on were in Georgia. Mostly Peachtree and Northridge and so on. Yes, those are businesses, but you got a lot of restaurants on Peachtree. You have a lot, but I'm not gonna buy no knockoff to get my head knocked off for somebody thinking that I'm walking around with a Gucci and it's really a Uchi. I didn't go to the old lady gang. Let me tell you why. Because when we rode past that mug, the lines were long and we was in the hood. The old lady gang is in the hood. And I was like, I went to this rooftop restaurant, and this is in something called Farm something, but that was beautiful. And I'm saying, when I stayed in Buckhead, it was a luxury store across the street, but honey, getting to there, I drove in Buckhead. Now listen to this. Y'all remember that movie with Miss Tooley, who had the little black boy who came from the projects, and then she took him to the other side of the tracks? I went to the outside of that house. I went to the actual school they did that movie in. And the man that lived across the street, he owns like a car dealership. Now, I'm not talking about a dealership where the cars are parked and then you just got Hyundai. No, he owns them all over the world. Those were some big houses, okay? I went to Lamar Odom's condominium. Let me tell you how close I got to Lamar Odom's condominium. I went to the damn Waffle House outside of where his condos was. And it was beautiful. It takes 3 hours to get in there to eat. I'm serious. And then the little girl that really worked on the TV show, she is the person that says, welcome to Old Lady Gang. And after seeing the reviews and then the sink in the kitchen on the show, oh no, I could never go there. LOL Don. Y'all, I had to give me some coffee. Yes, Candy said so because she wanted to employ the people in the area. Candy, stop lying, okay? Stop lying. Because she built another old lady gang that's not in the hood, girlfriends.
No, I ain't scared of the hood. I believe in right.
I ain't scared of the hood either now. I'm not scared of the hood, but I'm not going to walk around with no real Gucci and somebody tried to knock my head off. You afraid of the hood? No, I'm from the projects. I'm going to tell you my first pet. Now, don't get mad at me. And this is real facts. My first pet was a rat. And I used to call him Ben. And I couldn't wait to catch Ben. Ben used to run all over our house. And then my second best pet I ever had in my entire life was roaches. And guess what? It was so many of them. If I would have knew the word Wakanda, I would have called the roaches that was in my house Wakanda. So many of them. And then they began to fly and everything. And I'm saying, when I would go into the bathroom to urinate in the middle of the night, I would see all the baby roaches come out. And I used to say, hey, I just want to pet you. Why you running? So then we got a cat. And then I said, Ben ain't gonna like our cat. But guess what? When the cat saw Ben, the cat jumped all the way up. If he could have stuck himself to the ceiling, he would have stayed up there, because when he saw Ben, he didn't even want to be a pet anymore. He jumped out the 3rd floor window in my project to get from Ben. So all I had was Ben, and Ben was big. So one night, there's no lie, y'all. If I'm lying, I'm flying, and I'm going to start dying. We had a big round trash can. And I took the trash can, and one night I caught Ben. Oh, I was like so proud. I couldn't wait to tell my abuela, I got Ben. Y'all been trying to, Ben wouldn't even go to the traps, okay? Ben would look at the traps and say, I ain't stupid. I'll wait till y'all leave some food out and I'll get the food. Or it's a little hole in here. Y'all don't know where my hole is. I'm going to crawl out, eat somebody else's food, and I'm going to come on back in here. I caught Ben. And do you know that I put books and everything on top of the trash can to show my abuela that I had caught Ben? So when everybody came in the house the next morning, I was like, y'all come and look. I done caught Ben. I get in the kitchen, and Ben must have not liked his home, because he said them books ain't gonna hold me. He had ate the plastic of the thick trash can. And I was like, I did not know a rat could eat through the trash can.
Yes, girl, they be chewing through brick and wood. Them things is something.
But one night, y'all, I was in the Bronx, University Avenue. When you coming down from 67th Street, you got to walk up all these stairs to get up to University Avenue. And I had a gun. I had a 22 pum pum pum. When I was walking up those stairs, I seen a rat bigger than Ben. I thought it was a cat. That thing looked at me. I looked at it. It acted like it was going to jump on me, and I took the gun out my pocket. Pow, 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 pow. I missed him, and I should have hit him, because I was so devastated that it wasn't a cat. It was a rat. It had nails longer than the fake nails I got on right now. And when I got all the way up the stairs, I had looked down. I had pissed in my jeans and boots. I couldn't go to the party no more because I was pissy kissy. And I had to walk back down them stairs to go home. And I was like, gosh, I can't believe I done shot 6 bullets out the gun and ain't hit nothing. And I got to walk back down them stairs. Well, y'all, it was a long night for me. Instead of walking down them stairs, I had to walk all the way down the street and bust a U-turn to come back up by the stairs to cross the street, to cross the park to get to my apartment. I was like, get the hell out of here. And I ain't lying. I said, when I get grown, I'm going to get gone. I'm going to leave New York with the roaches and the rats and everything.
Girl, last time I was in New York, me and my daughter, we're going to so-called act like New Yorkers and actually walk around, right? And me, you know, because like I said, I've never been in New York with a native New Yorker. Me thinking that Manhattan would have them rats on the street or whatever. Honey, we were walking from the restaurant and seen that big old rat walking on the concrete just like he was a regular pedestrian, honey. Flojo didn't have nothing on me, okay?
NIECY, show them that thing in the Washington, D.C. Popeyes. I'm a city girl. I would
Mm-mm.
die. I don't even like spiders and ants. I would be ready to move if I saw a rat. Well, you better not go to New York for no. They even in the nice areas. All right, they're crawling outside. They're crawling in between the walls. There is a major rat infestation in New York.
This guy is about to.
Chicago got them huge rats too. And I'm gonna tell you something what's so crazy about them rats. I don't care what nobody say. You know, like when you see a mice, they run away from you. They be trying to get out of there, right? But the rat be like, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Now, y'all check this video out.
Okay, shout out to Inside Edition. It was the first video I found. Inside Edition giving you the credit for posting it.
Inside Edition.
Something incredibly nasty at a Popeyes restaurant in the nation's capital.
This joint right here.
He unlocks the front door and records everything as he heads to the kitchen.
It's all ready.
Then he turns on the lights.
Look, rats.
You can say that again. There they are, rats scurrying up the wall one after another, disappearing behind a pipe.
Look at them.
He finishes the video with a question.
You still love that chicken from Popeyes?
After the video went viral, the D.C. Department of Health inspected the restaurant and closed it down, posting this sign, imminent health hazard to the public. The guy who shot the video says he delivers chicken to Popeyes stores in the D.C. area. A Popeyes corporate spokesman tells Inside Edition food safety and cleanliness is a top priority at Popeyes. This restaurant has been temporarily closed, and the franchisee who owns and operates this location is taking the appropriate steps to address the issue.
Look at them.
That food is not supposed to be on the ground. That food is not supposed to be on the ground. It's supposed to be 6 feet on the thing. But let me tell you something. They scare the walls too. Yes, they scare the walls. And they will jump. If they think that they can make it to the next cabinet, they will jump over. They can open up y'all bag. So the only thing I got to say to y'all, and I'm really pissed at my gems. Love that chicken from Popeyes.
You know that man ended up getting fired.
Of course he got fired. and guess what? I'm gonna tell you something. I used to go to the bodega on my way to school. And what they call them subs and hoagies, right? And they let you see the bread up there, right? And y'all see them big balls and y'all think that might be the bread. That's rat drippings that they done put the bread up there and they pull it right down, but that bread be so soft. They don't even clean it out to put the fresh bread up there to sell us hoagies all day. Y'all know y'all might have ate a roach.
Child, that sounds like New Orleans. I ain't gonna say the name of the restaurant, but it's a restaurant.
Just show us. Pull it up.
And it was something that happened to me. And I ate there, and the next day, all I could do was go to the bathroom. They said you didn't go to the back of the place. So me being nosy, they see what they were talking about. Child, it was rat and cat heaven. If you didn't see a rat, you saw a cat. I said, oh my God, I'm disgusted. And that was one of the main places people said go eat because the food was the best down in the fridge.
Yeah. But I'm saying, y'all, realistically, I'm going to ask all of y'all a question and put a 1 in the chat. When y'all go to Chinese restaurants or go around Chinese restaurants, do y'all see any dogs or cats walking around the Chinese restaurants? Do y'all see, even in the hood, you don't see no dog, you don't see no cat. Matter of fact, I know people dog, if they walking past a Chinese restaurant, the dog will grab its master and run to the other side of the street. Now tell me, have y'all ever seen, NIECY show them the video of the rats that they say put in Chinese food? I don't see dogs and cats because they cook them. Parker, preach Parker perspective. I'm telling you.
All alleged though.
All alleged. They showed us a shipment that comes into the good old United States. and y'all think y'all eating beef and broccoli, and y'all eating dog and Hockley, okay?
Okay, let me show y'all this picture.
I don't fool with them restaurants.
Let me show y'all this picture, honey.
Allegedly,
That they got in. Allegedly.
Allegedly, everybody type up allegedly. Allegedly, allegedly.
Do
Can you
y'all
bring
see
that
that?
title? Bring that title down so they can see it. Let me take old Marie off of
Talking
here.
about an urban legend.
Urban legend of Chinese restaurant selling blank meat exposed.
Yeah.
Take me to the mice. No, but they caught them putting food outside on the ground. I don't eat meat from Chinese places. That's right. I don't eat meat there. Haven't eaten 19 years. Y'all better stop playing. Y'all, the only thing I would eat from a Chinese restaurant is shrimp fried rice. But shrimp is called ocean roaches.
Yeah, they're roaches.
Shrimps are roaches, y'all. For real. We may be on the verge.
Look. Can y'all see that?
Yeah, we see the picture.
Wait a minute.
No, we see the picture, honey.
This person found a rat in their suit at a restaurant. Wait a minute, let me share the screen again. He was in there with his chopsticks.
Y'all, I'm done. I ordered chicken, but listen, even at the Chinese restaurant, chickens is bigger than I ever seen them. And guess what? I have been in the country and seen some chicken. Y'all see them chicken wings in the at the Chinese restaurant? Them wings is bigger than my arm right here. You see this? This how a chicken wing look in the Chinese restaurant. Okay, let me pull this down. Look at that. You see that?
Honey, I would have been in there throwing 2 pieces and windmilling. Like
what you say? Oh my Jesus. Oh my Jesus. Well, I tell you what.
Crab,
Y'all be
crawfish,
eating that broccoli.
lobster.
Yes, they shut down a restaurant in Atlanta for that. Sure enough. And they got one in Virginia. Right when I learned that I stopped eating shrimp too. Yes, shrimps are roaches. So please don't tell me you ain't never ate a roach, honey.
Mm-hmm.
And then a lot of time, the Chinese restaurant, when they serving y'all that shrimp fried rice, the shrimp still got the boo-boo in there.
And the shrimp be from the farm.
Right.
Not the sea, allegedly.
Y'all be eating tilapia? That's a man-made fish. That fish don't swim nowhere in the water.
Don't touch it.
Y'all
I don't mess with it.
Tilapia. Y'all don't know what y'all eating. Y'all could be eating pork, chicken, pig, steak, doodle, and everything. They make that. That's a man-made fish. Okay, NIECY, we are going to throw down. I call Board of Health for one of them. Right there in the store.
Everybody in that kitchen better have throw some grease or something on me, because I would have been back there windmilling everybody. You get what I'm saying? To pull a rat out of something I already ate.
Y'all don't even know what we be eating. Y'all, let me tell you something. Me and my boo-boo Tim, we went on a cruise, y'all. Now, I know when you go on a cruise, I don't care how much you drink, you're not going to get drunk. By the time you leave the little party area and go back to your room, you are sober. So when me and Tim went on that cruise, y'all know I had some hen dog, honey. I had put some hen dog in my luggage, real hen dog. I had put him some, he liked vodka, right? I put a big bottle of that, wrapped it all up in my bras and panties and everything. So before I went to the little party club, because all you got to do is get them a ticket, give them a ticket, and they bill everything to your room. I was like, I'm not going to have them build this mess to my room. And when I know that, it ain't going to get me drunk or anything. So on my way back to my cabin, I go down these little lit stairs because I want to see what's downstairs. Nosy. I'm nosy. When I seen where the staff live on the cruise ship, you would have thought you was in a floating penitentiary. It was nasty. They was, somebody was coming out in their full uniform to serve food and had made a ring around their nose so many times. And and I said, oh my God. I was sober, then a bed bug. I went back upstairs and told my husband, I can't eat that, y'all. I can't eat it. So the next day we were going to get off the ship. We was in the Bahamas. We got off the ship. Y'all, I made sure I bought some food to bring up to our cabin because that one, and see, on the cruise ship, y'all, they don't hire Americans. They hire all these different people from
all over the
country.
world.
And I thought, I was just thinking they not allowed to really eat the food up on the ship until they buy it, out their little paycheck. So this dude was having a booger sandwich. And I was afraid, and he didn't watch it.
Honey, I was at a restaurant one time and went to the bathroom and seen this employee leave out the bathroom without washing her hands.
Yes.
I went back to the table like, let's go. Let's
Correct.
go. They had a nerve for her to be our server. I said, let's go. I won't eat nothing there.
And I'm going to tell y'all, this is no lie. I will call Tim in here. I will take my laptop so he can tell you. So after the 4th day on the cruise, I was constipated because every time we docked in Hamilton or somewhere else in the Bahamas, I would eat. I would eat. Hey, Sunshine. Yes, y'all, please make sure y'all check y'all subscriptions. Please, because YouTube is unsubscribing people, not on purpose, but they go through and they do a sweep. So y'all make sure y'all subscribe. But anyway, I was so constipated because every time we would get off the ship to go touring all the different cities, I would stuff myself and I couldn't boo-boo. So here we are, the night before last. We are on the night before last, before we got a cruise back. I mean, they sailing all night till we get to the next place. I couldn't use the bathroom. So when we went to the formal dinner where you had to wear the gown and everything, me and my husband he had on his tux. I had on a gown. I was sitting at the table. My stomach was hurting. I was constipated. So I told the lady, I said, oh my God, I said, I really hate to say this, but is the store open? Because I need to buy something because I'm very constipated. She said, oh, gal, every time I come on a cruise ship, I'm always constipated. She went into her little purse. She pulled me out X-Lax. Honestly, I had never heard of X-Lax. She gave me a whole silver little tin. It had 6 of them up there, It looked like a Twix. I ate every piece of the X-Lax. Okay. So me and my husband, we go to bed. We're going to make some good love, y'all. I said, baby, I got to go to the bathroom. I go in the bathroom. All I do is pass gas. I pass gas. My stomach's still hurting. I mean, it's bubbling. It's hurting. Guess what, y'all? I don't use the bathroom at all that night. We go out and we enjoy our day. I tell my husband, look, that X-Lax did not make me use the bathroom. So when we come back to the ship, we are drunker than skunks. We skipped the dinner. We decided that we're going to call in at 4:00 a.m. and they'll bring us a tuna sub on a baguette. Well, honey, when I woke up out my drunken stupor, I woke up to a sheet full of doo-doo. I had pooped all on my husband. I had pooped all over the sheets. I couldn't even, I was pooping nonstop. It wouldn't even stop so I could get up and walk to the little bathroom in our room, which was not even big enough for me. You know, it wasn't like you're going to go in the bathroom while your husband taking a shower, you're going to stand in there and talk. No. It was really small. And when I got in there to finally sit on the toilet, I had poop all on my leg, my ankle, all over the floor. I couldn't even get on the toilet because my stomach was like hurting. I laid on the floor because it was cool and I was already naked. It was cool and I laid on the floor, right? And then I'm saying, Tim, he's still drunk because he had a whole big bottle of Grey Goose with some lime splashed in it. And y'all know when somebody is drunk, they got that cotton mouth. He's slobbering, ain't nothing coming out, but you can see the Grey Goose coming out of his pores. He couldn't even hear me, okay? I said, Tim, I need you. Tim. He woke up, huh? He said, I smell shit. And he said, what is this I'm laying in? It was a nightmare. He helped me as he was up. Y'all know my husband got that Rick Ross belly. And the way we sleep, he's scooping me. And when he get up, poop is falling off his stomach on the floor.
My
Our whole
God.
cabin smell like poop. And I have some Chanel, Miss Dior. And then he was like, how could you do this to me? Now he asked me, how could I do this? He's not even asking me what happened. Why did you do this? He said, why did you do this to me?
Gave the man a whole brown shower.
He got me on the toilet and I stayed there like 20 more minutes pooping. I said, don't worry. I took a shower. I put on some clothes. I took the sheets that was on our bed. I took them to another floor because we on the floor where we got windows and stuff in our cabin. I took the sheets and balled it up and took it to another floor. And off the cleaning cart, I grabbed some new sheets. I was in there using my body soap, my Dow, putting it on a washcloth, scrubbing the carpet in there. The smell wasn't coming out. I took my Miss Dior, y'all. Pretend like this Miss Dior. And I was spraying all over the carpet. Do you know, when we went out to go to breakfast, I didn't want no bacon, eggs. I had to go to somebody and say, we have to change rooms. I cannot deal with the smell. It was poop all over. The room smelled like poop the whole time we was here. And I just can't take it no more. When it was me who pooped on the floor.
Oh, my God, girl. Oh, my God. I would have messed you up, Marcella.
And guess what? Every time we go somewhere, my husband said, you get out of line. I'm going to tell people what happened on that Caribbean cruise we was on.
Honey, it took me one cruise.
No, Miss Parker, they didn't change the sheets. You know how you in a hotel and they rolling down the bin, they got the fresh sheets and everything up there? I put the poopy sheets inside of their bin and I grabbed some other sheets.
You put it in a trash can.
No. I didn't put it. I put it so they can wash it.
Right. I would have put them in the trash can in that car.
No,
And that
you
would
gotta
been
have
like,
accountability. If they bring out 5 sheets, you gotta bring back 5 sheets. I'm sure that they seen poop. That wasn't the first time. I had to step out for a second from the ship story. Woo. I'm not kidding you. This is a true story. And guess what? I even told my whole family. The lady gave me those X-Lax and they tasted like a Twix. I was eating the X-Lax, sucking my fingers and everything, and take another one like a Twix candy. I was eating it. It tastes just like Twix. It was good. You know the X-Lax chocolate bars? Lord.
But did you hear about the older woman that saw on a cruise ship toilet and her intestines was sucked out?
Girl, she must have been acting like, how we women are dainty when we around our husbands or boyfriends. When we taking a poop, we'll flush in the middle of the poop. Well, you can't do that on the airplane. Don't poop and flush at the same time because it's suctioning in.
Right.
I ain't never had to poop on an airplane. Never. I know y'all laugh about it to this day, but this was a tragedy. Poor people that had to clean them sheets. Listen,
Honey, I would have thrown them
do
sheets
you
in
know
the
how much a
trash.
Caribbean cruise is? I earned every dime. I earn every dime, y'all. And I'm gonna tell you something. NIECY will tell you, I don't even use toilet paper when I poop. I walk around with baby wipes everywhere I go. I done take some baby wipes out and put it in a Ziploc bag. I put it in my purse. Everywhere I go, I have baby wipes. And my husband say, you are bougie. 19 years later, my husband is bougie. Because when he goes somewhere, he want baby wipes.
It's like whenever I poop, I
He said alcohol and
want to take a bath. I cannot stand whenever I got something going on. I'm constantly going to the bathroom. I want to wash every time.
Y'all, when I go out, I do not like to use the bathroom. I make sure that I pee real good because when I want to go out, what I do is drink a lot of water the day before, the night before, so I can hydrate myself. And I make sure I use the bathroom. And when I do, y'all, one time I went out. This is why I don't like to use the bathroom when I went out. I was tipsy because y'all know I'm a henny head. And you got to stand up and use the bathroom, right? And my butt fell on the toilet. And I was spazzing out the whole night. I was thinking, I'm gonna get bumps, I'm gonna get a disease, I'm gonna get this, I'm gonna that. The next day I went to the doctor and told him that I fell on the toilet. Here it go. A 70-year-old woman had her intestines sucked out by a vacuum toilet in a bizarre incident above a cruise ship last September. A doctor reported in a letter to the medical journal. Dr. Brendan Wyan, an orthopedic, she went to an orthopedic physician with the Austria Provost, I don't know that, medical center in Philadelphia, said Thursday he wrote a letter to the Journal of American Medical Association to alert doctors and the public to the possible dangers of vacuum toilets, which are common aboard ships and airplanes. Y'all, I just told y'all about the airplane. Do you know that them suction things, girl, don't let it, don't have a scarf on and it suck you down in that toilet. Booty wipes, yes, I have baby wipes everywhere. I love them too. Don't know how I live without them. Baby wipes can be flushed, but booty wipes can't. Well, look, I flush my baby wipes, right? And outside of my house, I got this long like tank. I will have the plumbing company come and suck out that tank so that I don't have overflow in my yard coming up, y'all. I'm really bougie, y'all. And you know what my grandmama used to tell me? You always got to make sure that you smell good down there. You get in a car accident. You want people to treat you. You don't want to take a fish dinner to the hospital. You don't want to be smelling like fish. If you get in an accident and they got to cut your pants off and they smell fish and I said, Grandma, I don't want nobody to get a fish dinner either, Grandma. I saw a pool D a child like that, and it's so sad. Yep. I have wipes with me everywhere I go. I'm serious. I'm telling you, I do not put my hand, don't put your hands under those dryers at restaurants. Do not. Because what's blowing on your hand might shock you. Okay? What is the point of those crappy public toilet seats? That's for people who think they doing something. I don't care. You got to touch that. Listen, y'all. When I wash my hands, I will take the baby wipe. I got one for my butt. I got one for my butt. I put in the toilet. Then I get a new one and I push the door open. Then I turn the water on. If it's not one of those ones where you put your hands under it and turn the water on. And then if they got one of them blow things, I just shake my hands. It just be air drown, okay? But then I get another wipe to open up that front door. To open that door so I can go out the bathroom. Listen, I have plenty of times, and I'm not going to lie, and y'all may not admit it. There's plenty of times I have went to a public bathroom, had on a sweater or something, or had on, a halter top that had a long string or a belt and pissed on my dress, on my pants.
Trying to squat over.
Huh?
Trying to squat over the toilet.
Trying to squat over the toilet. I done pissed in my pants. And then I tell my husband, we got to go. And he's like, we didn't get our food yet. I said, I have urinated on myself. He said, girl, we're going to eat this food. I did not take this ride to not eat this food. Now you put your pissy ass over there in the chair and I'll bring your food to you.
Y'all, we were at the restaurant, right?
So now I wear a Kotex. So if I pee on myself, it's not touching me.
Y'all, we at the restaurant in Alabama, right? And whenever I ain't got my wipes with me, what I do is I take some paper towels, put soap on it, and wipe the seat because I can't hover like I used to hover, y'all. Just in case I fall. Marcella at the table, she had just came back from the bathroom, and I was getting up, go to the bathroom. She was like, "You want these wipes?" She said it just that loud.
And we was in a 5-star restaurant where you got 5-course meal. I don't care how 5-star, have your wipes. Don't mess around with these toilets because y'all know some people, black, white, indigenous, they will go right in the public bathroom and sit their booties on the seat. And then they come out the bathroom and you ain't heard it. Now, let me tell you something. Y'all, y'all be laughing at me, but I'm being real serious. Have y'all come out of a stall? Have somebody came out of a stall and you went to go in that same stall and you be like, oh my, was that her cat? Oh,
honey, I can't stand it.
Y'all, I ain't
and
lying.
then them women that leave them brown circles on the toilet, they should do that at my job all the time.
Stall, honestly, and it smelled so horrible that NIECY will tell you, I walk around with this. Let me get the spray for you.
Y'all, whenever I was going to the Dollar Tree to get my Lysol wipes and stuff like that, had it in my hand. Marcella was like, "What you doing with it? I got all that in my suitcase. Don't worry about it." It's like I didn't want to check my bag going there. Now I don't mind checking my bags on the way back because I feel like, hey, I don't think I needed my medicine bag. So I check my suitcase going back, but going there, I usually try to take my little carry-ons or whatever. But Marcella had her big old suitcase, honey. She had her.
I had a Louis Vuitton backpack full of everything I needed. My little spray. I had my little sanitizer. If I eat I had my little toothpicks in it and a separate little Ziploc bag. We went to the dollar store. Niecy said, I got to get this. I got to get that. Don't worry about it, girl. I got it all. I got some Lysol wipes. I got my own sheets. I got everything we need. I got my wet wipe. You know, when I went into the room, they had the little toilet paper with a little triangle fold in the toilet paper. You ain't got to worry about me touching that because voila, I got my wipes. I got everything I need. I even had a Ziploc bag full of soft scrub so I can clean the tub out before I got in it. I be scared. This little body, I might catch anything, Lord.
I think that's just, I mean, I'm not saying other signs aren't clean, but I think Leos, we tend to be OCD over the top with our cleanliness.
And all my soaps are antibacterial. I love Dial antibacterial soap because I was always taught that is good for your coochie cat. Now, I don't put every kind of soap down there because I will get irritated and everything. But y'all, I used to douche so much with Massengill. My grandma said, that's why you got a yeast infection. You douche it every night before you go to bed. I would have a douche every night, all kinds of flavors. And then
washing away all your normal bacteria.
And guess what? My grandma said, what is all these douche boxes for? Are you having intercourse? I said, no, Grandma. I'm just trying to keep myself clean. She said, you are killing your vajayjay. She didn't say vajayjay. Back in the day, they didn't have it. She said, you're killing your vagina cells. You're not going to be able to have kids. I went and took all those Massengill boxes and threw it in the trash. I said, I want a kid. I want a baby one day. The actor from Empire said he won't mess with a woman who doesn't carry wipes. That's right. Yes, honey. Have you ever been in a public restaurant and heard someone grunt loudly? Yes. Like, and I said, they are taking a boo-boo in public. Now, you know, I can't do that either. And guess what, y'all? Truthfully, this ain't no lie. And if somebody like me, please say it. Sometimes when we go away, I can't even boo-boo on vacation. I will hold it the whole 7 to 10 days. And when I come back, I have to take some medication because I will hold it. She said, y'all bougie like me, child. Everyone calls me super clean and bougie. They say you can't keep up with the listen.
You get out then. Get out my house.
I'm gonna tell you, some people coochie can cough. Some people coochie can, burp and all that kind of stuff. I want my coochie to lay there, and I don't want to even know that it's there. Listen, I have seen people scratch their butt and go all the way down in their panties, and then they want to
come out and smell it.
They want to shake your hand at a business meeting. You know what I do? I don't shake anybody's hand. I just rub everybody's elbow, and I make sure I wear something long sleeve so you ain't touching me and I ain't touching you. Yep. I use the Dow Gold soap. I don't use the Dow Mountain on my cat. I don't want it to smell like a mountain. I want the bacteria, okay?
Look, Marcella came to my house, y'all. I ain't know she was scoping me out because we were gonna cook for them. Marcella had to go through, look through my kitchen, honey. Went to my bathroom to see what the size of my toilet's clean.
Hey. Hey.
Honey, that's two things that gonna stay clean in my house is my bathrooms and my kitchen, okay?
Yeah, I done been to some houses and people offer me something to eat, and I promise to God, the last party I went with the good girlfriends, we was out in her backyard surrounded, around this fire. She had this fire pit. She got Dalmatians that was real big, right? And so while I'm eating my cheese with hamburger meat and, some chips, While I'm talking, her dog comes right in my plate. And she said, oh, they always do that. I'll get you another plate. Now, you done been outside. You done patted the dog. You done went in and came out like Zorro. You done bought my plate back out. I said, girl, did you wash your hands? First of all, I didn't see how her house looked when I got there. This is the God honest truth. She had us come through the side of the fence, which, there's a big pool out there. We sitting near the fire pit. She got sand for them to play badminton across, beautiful backyard. But if you gonna have your good girlfriends over there and you want to tell us that you're getting a divorce, why would you have your dogs out here where they coming over to us? Maybe we don't want to be licked. When the dog ate from my plate and I know that she zippity-doo-dah, zippity-day, she went right in there and came out right back. I was like, I don't want nothing to eat here. Y'all, I came there with an appetite that I'm going to have some hors d'oeuvres. I'm going to have some meatballs and stuff like that. I don't want nothing from your house. My mistake is that I didn't walk through your house in the beginning because when I went in there to go to the bathroom, now I don't get a monthly visitor. She had pads in her trash can that was not wrapped in toilet paper.
Oh my God. And you got company over there.
They were open looking just like this. And the blood was saying, Pickaboo, I'm brown now. And I came out of the bathroom. I had to walk past her kitchen. No lie. Dishes in the sink with green fur up there. You would have thought that she had a lawn in her sink on the dishes. She said, girl, excuse my kitchen. I ain't clean because y'all was coming. No way. No way. No lawn grows on dishes. Not unless you had them in there a very long time.
I said, it took about 2 weeks for that
girl,
green
you knew
fur.
we was coming. Why you ain't clean your bathroom? I held my pee, went out to my truck. Before I jumped in my truck, I opened the front door and the back door, went between my truck, took my wet wipes out, peed in the front of her house, wiped myself with the wet wipe, threw it on her ground, and left. I had to pee, but I could not pee in her bathroom. The bathtub had so many black rings around there. She said, girl, my son, did he wash out the bathtub? Even if he did, there was 4 other rings in the bathtub.
Oh my God.
Told me your son didn't put all 4 in there. And then when she was telling him, well, he's divorcing me and he's with her, I said, you nasty ass. He should have left a long time ago. That's what I was thinking.
And look, y'all, when Marcella came by my bathroom, right, she came back up to the den and kicked the shoes off. I'm a Leo, so I know what you were thinking. Like, okay, I could get comfortable up in here now.
Right.
Because I'm the same way.
Hey, I'm coming in your house. I just want to see you back from your kitchen. You don't say it, but you be thinking that I am not the only person that think like that and act like that. If somebody came into my house, if I come in your house and your house nasty, no, thank you. I'm not hungry, girl. Thank you. I'm not even hungry.
And I don't like no dirty refrigerator either.
Nuh-uh. And I have been in people's house, no lie. And I said, oh, thank you. I'm not hungry, girl. And my stomach said, and I know I'm hungry. But I don't eat anything. I will starve. And listen, and I even told a girl. And then you know what I did? I sent my bestie good girlfriend. I said, listen, I'm going to have to go. Tim called me while I was in the bathroom. And then she said, well, I got to go to the bathroom too, and I'm going to leave with you. When she went in the bathroom, she said, girl, did you see her bathroom? And I said, yeah, I saw her bathroom. I just said, I saw her bathroom. She said, girl, her pants. I said, please don't say it because I'm about to ride up to this restaurant and I'm about to eat and I don't want to have that visual thought. And then she said, well, I peed. I said, you a nasty ass because I could have never peed. I was waiting to see if you actually
won't come down. My pee
no, sir. I couldn't even pee. My pee was like, you want us to come out where? No. No, my peep was talking to me. No, I'm sorry. The little man in the boat is not letting the water out. You're going to have to carry that out of him.
So that's why I was telling y'all, me and Marcella Leos, and we were watching Miss Wanda. That's what we're trying to tell y'all.
What?
Saw that she was clean.
And she was very clean. Miss Wanda was washing the utensils as she used them. She had a different utensils for the beef, pork, a different utensil. Miss Wanda was clean. Miss Wanda stood at the sink putting bleach in the water to wash her dishes. And then she would clean it and make sure it air dried. And she was wiping the counters in the stove. And I said, yes, yes, and yes. Now, where's my plate? Yes. I'm telling you, the girl, and she didn't see nothing wrong with her dog licking off of my plate. And she zipped on and zipped out. I was like, oh no, oh hell to the no.
DJ.
And then you got too big and y'all, just no lie. In her kitchen, not only did I see the dishes with the green grass growing on it, she kept her dog cages in the kitchen. And I was like, why don't you keep your dog cages in the mud room?
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, no. And, and then I said, well, do your dogs sleep in the cages at night? She said they sleep on the couch. And I'm like this. Oh my God. I know I can't here. I've never been back to her house again. Every time she's having an event, guess what I do, y'all? There's no lie. I said, girl, I'm going to New York. I'm leaving. In 2 weeks, I am going. I got a pet. My dog don't get up on no couch. He tries.
My dog sleeps with me, y'all, but the way I curve that,
DJ is clean.
The way I curve it though is that my sheets don't stay on my bed, but max 4 days if I'm feeling bad. But I used to have it so my dog wouldn't even come in my kitchen because I just thought that was nasty. It's just the way I grew up. But my husband was like, he could go through his whole house. Well, my dog ain't but 5 pounds and he real tiny, so he can't jump on nothing. So, I say, I'm going to be all right with you being in here, but I really don't like for him to be in there while I'm cooking. I think it's just a mental thing. I grew up like that.
No, my dog know not to come in my kitchen when I'm cooking. But let me tell y'all something. Parker Perspective say, are we still friends? Let me tell you something about this town. And this is unfortunate, really, and it's the truth. It's the truth. Where we live is sort of upper crust, right? So when these couples get a divorce, it's like they divorce each other and they divorce the friends. Because I guess both of them feel like we're not, around the neighborhood anymore. We're going to keep our distance and all of that. But honey, she got her divorce. She was like, he was cheating on me. The girl he was cheating with is some kind of school professor, something like that. And she works at a restaurant and stuff like that. And I haven't seen her since their divorce was finalized. She told me that she wasn't getting anything after the divorce, that her son was 18, and that she had to figure out what she was going to do. Because she was one of those upper crusties, musties, that he divorced her, and she had never worked. In 20 years of marriage.
Hunty. I had a hard time leaving my job.
So, y'all, she is 40 years old. She's about 41, and she's back at home with her mom. Her kids are gone, and they're enjoying the good life with dad. Right? My dog not allowed in the kitchen. He has his own bed. I ain't lying, y'all. Y'all, I can tell y'all some stories about these rich folks around here, child.
Honey.
The women, the husbands do whatever they want to. And then when we're at a dinner party together and the woman talking too much, the husband will say, honey, let somebody else talk. To me, That means shut the hell up.
Mm-hmm. And
And
I'll be like, can you get your stuff and come here for a minute?
don't
Now,
embarrass them. But these people around
do
here,
not embarrass me in public, okay?
these husbands do whatever they want. They come home when they want. And I said, dang, I used to just think black guys did that. They be doing it too. And when they want to be nice, they'll be, honey. Yes, honey. Can you come here for a minute? And you come back and her face is all frowned up like Melania Trump. Their face looked like Melania Trump when Donald Trump takes off his underwear and he got on a pamper.
I
But
can't
y'all,
even imagine.
it is 6:38. I've been up here 2 hours. Y'all, please hit that like button. 1. Make sure you're subscribed to Speak with Your Girl Marcella and Speak with Your Girl Marcella 2. I want y'all to make sure y'all go vote. Early voting is happening right now. And in some cities, they got early voting on Saturday. Please take your souls to the polls. This is a very, very, very important election, okay? Y'all, please pray for everybody on our page. And y'all make sure y'all get y'all baby wipes for that poo nanny. And remember, KKK, Krusty Chrissy, and her kids, the Coochie Girls. Y'all remember that. My granddog has a couch and 2 beds. He's my baby. That's right. But my dog ain't getting in the bed with me. And he's sure not going to lick me in the face after I see him lick his balls and stuff. I'd be like, don't lick me.
Yeah, my baby, I try to put him in his cage at night. The food would act crazy. Then I bought him a playpen. He wouldn't stay in there. He would chew through the net. And next thing I know, he down there in the bed barking so he can get here on the bed. So my husband like, leave him alone. He can sleep in the bed if he want to. Now he's the one that didn't even want the dog in the house.
Stay in the house most of the time.
Yeah, he just go outside.
Binky goes outside all the time, honey. And then when he poops, sometimes, y'all, let me tell you what my dog did. He takes his butt and run across the grass with his butt to wipe his butt.
Whenever my baby come in from outside, he gets wiped down with 2 baby wipes.
Oh, I'm about to go now, Miss Gigi. Been to Wally World and all. I'm gonna have to listen, Miss Gigi. You missed this live. I'm going to vote for Stacey Abrams. Come on, everybody. Read about your candidates. Please go vote. This is the most important. We only need 2 seats, y'all, in the Senate. 2 seats. We got to get it from somewhere. Please, y'all, early vote, early vote, early vote, early vote. I cannot say it enough. I love you all, and don't forget, tonight at 8 o'clock, NIECY is going to replay the letter to Mia. Y'all check it out, because next week, my house is his house. He don't have to be in the cage. No, I don't put my dog in the cage. My dog, matter of fact, can fit in my purse. Hey, allegedly, Shady Shannon. Girl, me and Shannon be in the same places. And y'all, when Shannon in the place, I stay in the bushes, right? Shannon be in the chat with the eyeball emoji. And Shannon be in the chat with the eyeball emoji, y'all. We was in a chat yesterday. And this lady that I know that's sweet and quiet and just loving. Somebody had said something about her. She asked to get up on somebody's chat and start cussing like she was Papa the Sailor Man. She lives in a garbage can. I was like, oh my God. Oh, dogs are cute, but not in my house, period. Oh, I got a hyperallergenic dog. But honey, when I heard that lady cuss, I was like, Jesus. I had to take my cover. Y'all should have seen me with my cover. I was in the bed and I took my cover and covered up. I was like, that's not the nice lady. I took my cover and had one eye looking at the phone screen as she was cussing. I said, now I would have never thought that lady talked like that. But honey, the read was the read of 2022. I got brand new, and then the nice people done got mean as hell.
I need
She
to
go
fix
up
that.
on. I said, if you train a dog well, you don't have to cage him. I think it's cruel to cage your animal. Fur babies are
No,
part of the family. Listen, my dog can fit in my pocketbook. And
my
he
baby lay back on this bed on his bed like he don't work all day snoring.
and y'all, I've been looking at the bishop. Jesus, I stay right in them bushes. But then they know I'm on Instagram because it says Marcella Booth Davis have joined. I'd be like, oh Lord, let me not say anything. But let me tell you this before I leave. This morning, y'all know I get up early. I got this post. Somebody's going live. And I said, okay, let me just watch it because that person ain't coming on my page. No, he ain't coming on my page. I sends it to NIECY. Now, NIECY is always in a coma at 7 o'clock. Okay. But NIECY is up today. And we go on that page, and honey, I said, Lord, have mercy. Can them people please let this mess just die? Because it is like,
Honey, the stuff that we be seeing sometimes it make your head spin, child.
you got Chris, what's her name? With the girl Krista Fish with Blueface. He knocks her teeth out and she says, I love you. I be like, yes, I'm watching the Beverly Hills reunion and I will be coming back. I know that you be creeping, lady. Yes, I be creeping, but I do not come out those bushes. Period.com. And I go to bed like 8:30, 9 o'clock. NIECY will tell you. My oddballs be saying, close your eyes. Close your eyes. I go to bed very early because I get up very early. I get up like 4:30 every day, even on Saturday and Sunday. So I'll catch up on a bunch of lives then. My palm was 13 years old when she died, and I treated her as well as the other family members. She never knew the outside world unless she was on a walk, but never in my kitchen. She had her place. Miss Gigi,
Right. That's how I feel about my baby. Like I
me
just
and Miss
didn't want
Gigi
him to
better be, I
feel
don't care what
comfortable
she
in my
say.
kitchen.
You know what, y'all? Let me tell you something. I could be getting ready to say something foul out these lips, and you know who I'll see? I'll see that old lady talk, or I'll see Miss Gigi in the chat. And I said, thank you, Jesus, for putting these people in there so I can remain on my course. I see this old lady. I see this old lady right here, right? And then I'll see Miss Gigi. And I said,
Tell the people what your prayer is.
Lord, tame my mouth. Lord, in the name of Jesus, please don't let me say anything. Lord, please don't let my eyes and ears hear anything that you don't want me to say, Lord God. I be talking loud. The other day, y'all go back and look at that video. I was saying it loud. Lord, I'm trying to change, Lord. Did you hear me say that, NIECY?
I was over here dying.
I said, Lord, I'm trying to change. They making me cuss, Lord. They calling me stupid and idiot, Lord. Lord, please super glue my tongue to the roof of my mouth. Lord, help me, Lord. Help me. I just be, no, child. They was calling me stupid and idiot, you know?
I'm so proud of you this year, girl. I just don't know what to do.
Thank you. I'm proud of
'Cause
myself.
I almost came out of character all that lie.
Yeah. But y'all, please come back and watch the letter to Mia Thornton. I'm going to have a letter for Ashley. And tomorrow, I am definitely coming back. And we're going to talk about the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills because it's going to be Beverly weird. It's going to be Holly weird. It's going to be crazy. Y'all got to watch it because if y'all didn't think that a bunch of white women can act like ninjas, Y'all gonna see it for this reunion. I'm telling you. Yep, getting ready for the reunion. Feeding the hubby and a few. Marcella, I love you for who you are, but you can't allow others to take you out of character. You are better than that. I know. But let me tell you something, Miss Gigi. My Grammy used to say, girl, I can dress you up, but I can't take you out nowhere. When I was, you know what, y'all, when they was in the church and they was praying, and they said, bow your head, close your eyes. And my grandmama used to go to what they call a Pentecostal church. And I would be in there doing like this. And then you see somebody get up and shout and fall on the floor. So then, I'm going to tell y'all this story, then I'm going to leave. So one day, you know, after going to church all the time, and I'm doing this, and I'm learning how to fall on the floor. When I go up there to get prayed for, I was about 14 years old. And I go up there, and the pastor anoint me with oil and touch me. And you know what I did? I had a dress on, and I fall on the floor. And you know, I'm laying on the floor, and the people come over and put the sheet on me. And my grandmother came up there and said, Hazy, get your tail up off this floor. You faker.
Oh my God.
Because, you know, I was practicing. I was home that morning when she gave me my malto wheat. Y'all don't know what that is. That is the malt cream of wheat. Like, I was practicing before we went to church. So my grandmama knew that I was faking it. And she been, bye-bye, red lipstick. I'm going to get off of here, too. It is 6:49. I'm going to feed my baby. I'm an hour late on his food, but he going to eat, y'all. I love you. Y'all watch the replay. Make sure you are subscribed to Speak With Your Girl Marcella 1 and 2. Speak With Your Girl Marcella and Speak With Your Girl 2. Make sure y'all are registered to vote. Please, that's more important to me. Y'all go vote. Early voting is important. And y'all make sure y'all come back to see my spin on the Beverly Hills Housewives. And like I told y'all, it was Kanye West who planted those stories about Kim Kardashian. Marcella, who you are in genuine, don't fault. You are genuine. Don't fault you for that I enjoy. Always be true to yourself, and that's what draws me to you. Thank you so much. Cream of wheat, okay, but it was malto wheat. It had like a malt taste. It was brown. Bye. Have a good night. Bye, Miss Doreen. Love you, y'all. I will see y'all tomorrow. Y'all, please catch my video letter to Mia Thornton. I love you. Bye.
Bye, y'all.